have something hip that we want to present to you. Actually, that's a kind of a catchphrase. It's kind of out of the same thing.
Just you need some gas on.
Hi guys, good morning. Right, do I look good? My hair all right? Right, exciting here at DKU now. Quick insight, the reason I'm excited, it's been a long time I got into an R35 GTR. And you say, what are you on about? So my first ever R35 GTR I bought in 2007 in Japan, right? And unfortunately for legislation reasons, I could never bring it over. But nevertheless, after that, I just got put off them and I never bought one. And then I never got to buy one. And then about 10 years ago, we done the first wide pipe on one. And after that, we never really sort of concentrated on them. But we have our first one, our new premise here at DKU headquarters after a very long time. It's going to be an amazing project, guys. I want you to watch it because we're building it from the turbo all the way to the back, full exhaust system from here from DKU Performance, and our custom tune from RTMG. It's gonna be an interesting video, guys. I want you to watch it all the way through. Let us know in your views and what you think. Subscribe, share, guys. We've gave you the content this year. We're giving you the content this year. You see, we're doing some awesome cars from everything. You know, we're not saying no to anything. Loads of content yet. Again, like I said, guys, keep on watching the video. But let's start off this one. Let's go outside and check this car out. Right, exciting times. First person through the door. Look at that. Look at that smile on his face. Right, guys. Besides that good-looking Greek smile, you have a good-looking, what should we call it? GTR? Can't call it a Skyline. So, right. GTR, guys, look at it. It's a stunning-looking car. 3.8 twin turbo. Look, it's a common thing to everybody now. GTR is, it's an icon, isn't it? It looks stunning. Everybody always used to say to me, Madge, why don't you buy one? Sorry guys, it's a bit too big. And it goes a bit too fast in a straight line. And I don't do straight lines as much. But yeah, it's an awesome looking car, guys. Keep on watching the video. We'll show you the full build on the car from start to finish. It's gonna be amazing. Keep on watching, man. Now, commonly, it's a very long time we had one of these through our door. So this 2017 model has been come after about 10, 12 years, like, as basically the last time we touched one. So as time progressed, there's been a lot of, you know, advantages to it and disadvantages to the platform. But one of the disadvantages to us in the trade for exhaust side of things is the problems with bolt braking, okay? Now, what we done when the car came in on the one day, we soaked it that night and most of the following day, and gave you like a 24-hour sort of capture, so in order for us to soak all the bolts, especially by the turbo side. But unfortunately, things didn't work out the way we wanted them. Right, they're broke. Okay, so if you look up here now, right, commonly, now these sort of, these flanges are very similar to Subaru IHI Turbo. And I know everybody's gonna start screaming and yelling at me, but it's a fact. The IHI Turbos have a very similar sort of flange. And also the Evos, 2-litre turbos, the earlier ones, the elbow flange used to have a very similar setup. It's a Japanese thing, I think. I don't know. I'm not sure why they use this, but yeah, they do. Nevertheless, so if you could see, we've got bolts breaking right on the top. And also, if you could see the amount of heat around there, that basically what happens, it sort of weakens the bolts. And when it weakens the bolts, and we're trying to get to them, because imagine the amount of heat that goes through the turbo manifolds and the wastegates and whatnot, yeah, that which creates it to break. Now, We've then got us, ourselves also a specialist to come in to sort of tap them out. So we've had a go at this bottom one over here, but after 5 hours, it didn't work. We have all the tools and everything in order for us to carry out the work, but the 6-7 hours, it's just taking too much time. So we've got a professional team who's coming in now, who's probably going to sort of adjust the engine where it is in order for him to get the right tools, relevant tools to get into the top 2 bolts and sort of grind, like sort of tap them out so we could carry on with our work. But yeah, right, we broke the GTR. Right then guys, so at the start of the video I told you what happened. We've got the mechanics in order for us to, there's always some kind of background sound in my videos, isn't there? So anyway, right, so should we go? Shall we? Yeah. Right, okay. So, guys, you can see the boys are stripping it down. Now, the reason for that is when they... Give me 1 minute. Can I, Okay. That's the new guy. Right. And he's part of the furniture as well. And Chris is just looking at me. You can see, I don't know why. Right. Oh! Gentlemen, this beautiful face right here is my brother from another mother, right? This guy, and you know the people who know us, I always say me, people who know us will know that the godfather of Japanese cars and stripping them and building them and breaking them is right here.
And launching him.
Exactly. So I had to call in the pros in order for us to get this job done. So he said to me straight away, he goes, man, look, we need to drop the engine down in order for us to get to the turbos, right? And we need to either up to the point where we're just going to take the turbos off, send them to a machinist, get those bolts out, replace them with brand new ones, get the job done. I'm not messing about. He's coming, and that's exactly what he's doing. So guys, I've always depended on him over 15 years. That he used to be with the first company, Diatoku. If you guys, I don't know if you guys remember that. There's a story behind that. I'll let you know later on, and maybe in the near future videos. But yeah, so Dana's the man with his young apprentice. Who's going to make this happen? I don't have to be stressed anymore. But come on, Japs. Gee, why do you have to make things so awkward, innit?
Exactly.
Stick to Germans. Right, hi guys, right, okay, back on the GTR. As you guys know, we had to drop the engine down in order for us for Dana to remove all the bolts. Now, at the start of the video, you know that we were doing the decat downpipe for it and everything else, and we occurred a problem where the 3 or 4 bolts broke on the turbo. We tried to do it, tried to tap them out in the engine bay, but that wasn't the case. We got my old colleague Dana to come over, who's a specialist in the Japanese market. He used to build all our the previous generation in the 90s and the early 2000s, all of our Impreza engines, Evo engines, and GTR engines. So that's why you see him here. He's a very old friend of mine, a dear friend too, and he's come to help us out. So looking online and everything else, we come to the conclusion that the engine had to be dropped. I think it's a lot to do with the amount of heat that it sort of generates inside the engine bay. Every single thing you touch on this car, even though it's got 20,000 miles on there, like literally snaps apart. So one thing I would definitely advise you, so to make sure you realize that when you do this and you do decats, make sure whoever you're talking to, advise them if they already don't know, that the engine will have to get dropped. Doesn't matter how much penetration spray you apply to it for 24 hours or 48 hours, it just didn't work, right? So moving on from that, yes, we've dropped the engine down. It comes down complete, a few little components from the top, disconnect a few wires, and down she comes. Pretty simple for a professional like Dan, who knows what he's doing with them. But nevertheless, make sure you go to the right people. If you are thinking of doing that, please, yet again, I would advise, if you're having decats done, you will occur this problem, right? So you know. Now, quick setup. So we have to drop the engine, and Dan has been for the past so many, well, let's not even talk how long it takes. It takes a long time of patience. He then tapped everything out, as you could see, right? So this bolt was broke. I think this one also was broke. They were all broke. So he then tapped it all out, the original one that was broken there. Now, on the internal side, it's an M10 bolt with a 1.5 threading. On the external side, on this side, on the OE setup, it's M10 yet again, but 1.25 thread. Right, so you guys know the difference. So it's M10 on the external side and 1.25 on the M10. Sorry, let me start again. M10 on the external side with a 1.5 gradient and the 1.25 gradient on the internal side. So that side, so you know, on the left-hand side, as it's been screwed in, is an M10 with a 1.5 thread pattern, and on the external side, on this side, the OE one is yet again M10, but 1.25 gradient. Now, what Dan has done, he's done for the same setup, he screwed a M10 yet again, re-tapped it in with a helicoil with a 1.5 gradient, but we're bolting straight in. If you notice that, because we need to get the car also out, done for the client as soon as possible, and availability for the studs apparently is 4 to 5 days. We're going M10 all the way through. Now, if in the near future the client goes for a bigger set or whatever not, he can apply the original setup back in if he chooses to. But I'm assuming from here he's either going to go hybrid. We're not sure. But so the M10 setup goes all the way back in with a 1.5 thread pattern, so you guys know. Any questions, guys, please don't hesitate to contact us. We'll give you all our experience. If you guys know anything different to us, or maybe, you know, there was an easier way, please drop us a message and share that with us. We'd like to, you know, sort of share with all our viewers that, and everybody else, that exactly what entails in order for you to do this job. As you can see, the downpipes, whilst this was all going out, the guys made the downpipes. They're beautifully designed, open neck, as you can see, already done. Dan is going to put all this back together, and hopefully this will get thrown in by later on this afternoon, towards the evening, and get it cranked up and finish off the rest of the exhaust system. Guys, any questions, please don't hesitate to contact us. Thank you very much, Dana. You'll see him here a lot now.
Like,
okay.
Share. Like and share, and what else?
Subscribe. I had to live with him for 14 years. All right, guys, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you at the end of the video. Do you want it? GTR season, guys, GTR season. And what a painful exercise. Oh, we can hear it starting up. Oh my God, guys, it has been emotional. Finally done. As you guys know from the start of the video, the problems that occurs. You've got the video going up for how to, I don't know what they're going to call it, how to fix the downpipes, how to add downpipes, how to fix bolts on a GTR when they break. They're going to call it something, so watch that video. I'll give you an insight on what to do and what not to do when you're adding decats to R35 GTRs. But nevertheless, you can hear it start, it sounds beautiful. Wow, look at those tips, look amazing. I think they're about 4.5 inch custom tips. You got custom bullet boxes from ourselves. We wide banded it 3.5 inch all the way through. I think these are good cleanup. We're running it at the moment. Our custom wide pipes, our custom down pipes. You know, my happy days. I think they're going to put the covers back on in a minute, unless it's supposed to be like, no, they're going to put the covers on. It's been emotional, guys, honestly. If you're ever doing this again, drop the engine. Simple. There's nothing, no, all my friends that tune GTRs in Dubai and in the States, they go, man, why did you ask us? Yeah, it's all right, mate, cheers, thanks for that. But yeah, so there's a spec, there's a look, it sounds amazing, guys. We're gonna drop it, put it down in a minute. You can hear it revving up, wait for the client to turn up, see what he thinks. Happy days, man. Guys, keep on watching the videos, loads of content as per usual. Right, okay, bit of a DKU experience for you guys. GTR, we know with all the issues that we had with the downpipes, so as reference, make sure you drop the engine if you're ever doing a set of DCAT downpipes on the car. Now, but that doesn't stop there, it doesn't stop, we put it all back together, exhaust sounds are great, blah, 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 but we need to give the car back to the client. We can't give it with unaligned. So we're going up to tyre shop in Walsall, lining all the car up as Geo, as stock format, because it has got no upgraded suspension or anything like that. So luckily, in our case, we don't have to take it to anybody more advanced. Give it a stock setup and give the car a clean, more to the point, and take it to Imperial Valeting, and they can foam wash it and give it sparkle back. So guys, come along, let's check out, let's do a day in the GTR with the DKU family. Right, guys, so we're at Tyre City at my pal's place, Sand Dips. So quickly, the reason we come here, you've seen us in the M2s, in the TTs, just for a stock setup. As you know, repeating myself again and again and again, the reason that we're here today, because we had to drop the engine, subframes, everything on the GTR. So we want to give it a look over, make sure everything's in line, in order for it to drive correctly, and then the client can do whatever he wants if he's going for a suspension upgrade. So yeah, so we go here at Tyre City. Look at Tyre City, they're pretty cool. Their Hawkeye, whatever you call it, their system's really, really good, very advanced, very up to date. So yeah, it's certainly the place to bring your car if you want a stock kind of setup. So guys, let's check it out, let's see what happens, and from there we'll take it, do what we need to do.
Towing out, yeah?
Yeah.
So both your wheels, what is showing on the virtual is like this.
Okay, we'll sort that out, okay.
Yeah, obviously that would have caused like feathering on the outside of the tyres and that. But like you said, because you've dropped the subframe, put the exhaust in, that's what's caused the measurement to go out. Yeah. The back, passenger side was all straight, so it was in the right tolerance and everything. Driver side was a little bit out, but you just need a little bit tweaking.
Oh, that's okay, cool. Let's get you set up, man. There you are. Okay, you're getting the back set up for free. Right, yeah, sorted. Okay, let's get this car lively, man. Kay's gonna go out playing with this, isn't he, bro? Get this car set up. My boys. Okay, I was gonna get aired then.
Check them out for the bad boy exhaust, man.
Okay, let's just get that. DKU performance, bro. This tuning issue, we're having a lot of issues with, yeah, at the moment. So please, let's not go there. DKU performance, man. Let's wait. Sandy, this is my guy right here, bro. Check this geezer out, man. He's good looking like me, you know what I mean? This is the way it goes. Right, guys, so we're leaving here now. We're going to Imperial to get the car fully foam washed and take it back, make sure there's no leaks, put the undercovers back onto the car, all the carbon bits that it has, and hand it over to the client. Oh my God. You know, I'm not gonna say I want to see the back of the car, but after last week. But now, you know, it's still worth it. I suppose the drive's worth it. Right guys, see you at the end of the video.
said, we foamed the car, so we so foamed it, we're waiting for the snow foam to run off, get the dust off, you know, get it nice and shining. And once the foam's back on, we're going to wash the car with obviously the 2 bucket stage. Once that's done, we'll be spraying some Polar Seal, which is Autogym's top thing. And that's it. Once it's all dried off, we're going to give you the end results of that wash and dry.
Just you need some gas on.
Bro, this is my Pindu cousin, right?
Assalamu alaikum.
This guy is the funniest guy you're gonna meet. Freaking hell. Yes, respectful.
We are dedicated to the supercar cleaning, and today we have this beautiful Nissan GTR. Papa Majid is bring this, and he's very fast driver, don't trust him. And Alhamdulillah, we are doing very well, as you can see. Boys, but don't worry about anything.
Bleep that out, yeah?
No delete, no delete. It's original.
Oh my God, guys, check him out. Imperial Valeting Walsall. He's my cousin. He's crazy. You know, on the weekend, if you come here, it's some crazy. You get some beautiful cars here, right? Enthusiasts with their classics. You got one inside there. I think he's got an E34 of his own in his detailing bay. You get all awesome cars here because it's top wash. It is the best wash, I'd say, around. I couldn't forget his attention. You guys know that he seals it, he polishes it, uses all the foam, decontamination. Drop him a message on Imperial_Valeting_Walsall. Amazing. They're fully insured on your cars. Trust me, you'll be surprised the amount of people in the Midlands, especially in Walsall, that use this dude because of the quality of work that he's putting there into the cars. But yeah, man, yes, respect for that, bro. So you're happy with that, yeah?
Yeah.
So quickly go through the viewers. What have you done to the car?
So we threw a lot of mud on it to make it look extra dirty.
Yeah.
But yeah, it works wonders. No, we use all Autogym products. Everything's Autogym here. We use a lot of ceramic detailers. We actually use ceramic coating as well. But this car, yeah, I don't think it's come up too bad with the wash dry and Polar Seal. So I'm happy with it. Are you happy with it?
All depends if the client's happy with it.
Well, yeah, the client's going to be happy with it. If you're happy with it, then the client's going to be happy with it.
I'm happy with it, bro.
We've got OCD, yeah, we've got OCD, so we've got to be...
Guys, it's a wrap up, man. Get this car back, get the undercovers put back on, get the client's first impressions, what he thinks. GTR videos comes to an end. Man, guys, watch all our videos, guys. Subscribe to our channel, put that bell button on the left, right, wherever it's supposed to be. You get all the notifications. I said to you this year, guys, we're going to give you more real videos, which we are. You know, from the moment we're building exhaust systems, tuning and everything. My guy, see that guy right there? Let's get him in the video, man. See that? He always gives somebody a ticket. He hasn't given me a ticket yet. But there you are, guys. Right, guys, see you in the next video.
On camera time, man.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, put it on. Wow. Fucking difference, isn't it?